Alright, here we go. So my voice went funny there for a minute. Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. I guess it's Pandora's Box if you're not from North America, which I unfortunately am. So yeah, this is the second Professor Layton game, as you can probably tell. Getting back into that, going through that same cycle like we did with Pathologic the first time. I'm very excited for this. Like I said before, I played through all the Professor Layton games when I was a kid. I played through this one. I don't remember everything, but I certainly remember all the broad strokes of it. So I won't be able to play through like blind in that sense, but I feel like I'll also be able to get a lot out of it. I don't remember, of course, all the details about all the puzzles. I remember having vague memories of being stuck as a kid on a few of them, so hopefully it should get pretty challenging at a couple points, but we'll see. I don't think there's an open cutscene, so we'll just dive right into it. And we have to deal with this again. Whoops. No, I remember that being a thing too. There, I know it's largely by the stroke order. So like that's something I gotta be careful with, because that's how it works in Japanese, right? I think they just adapted.
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
Oops, alright. Whose voice was that? It wasn't. I thought it was Luke at first, but there's no way that's Luke.
Hey, look! There it is!
Oh. I mean, is it a spoiler to say that's Flora? I mean, that's obviously... Oh. I forgot about that. I wasn't expecting that to be a thing.
Now this is what I call deluxe. Just look
Oh,
at this room.
I just remembered something.
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Molenteri Express a cruise ship on rails.
I'll talk about it after, though.
This sofa's great.
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners in every setting.
Gentleman never has any fun. Paying attention here too. The art is, as always, really nice. I'm just anticipating something here happening.
So what's the actual story behind the Elysian box anyway? All who open it die, huh? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so, but we've seen it happen with our very own eyes. The answer is out there, Luke, but I just need to find it.
We will. I know it.
Alright, well, I mean, that's a nice way to, like, set up the plot here. I don't know how much that's gonna come into play immediately, but... Oh, alright. Dear friend Wolfgun.
There was a box that was rumored to kill anyone who opened it. At first, neither the professor nor I believed it.
Same framing device with the letters.
But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
As before, I don't know how much more like quality of life there is in this game, but
Luke, have a look here.
The budget seems to have increased. I mean, it's a bit early to tell for sure, but...
Oh, what's that, Professor?
It's a letter from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
That was one complaint I had with Curious Village. I mean, it wasn't really any fault of the game, but...
Is everything all right?
Hopefully the art direction's a little more consistent.
My dear Herschel, knowing you, I imagine you've already heard of the relic known as the Elysian Box.
The Elysian Box.
This strange antique is infamous for killing anyone who opens it.
Okay, yeah, I've heard that once or twice before.
Truth be told, I'm a bit dubious of the box's murderous reputation, but you know how I am. Once something piques my interest, I simply must get to the bottom of it. That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession.
And did it get stolen or
What's
something
more,
like that?
I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box. For the moment, let's just say I have a theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet. Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid. But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering. In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please finish the work I've started here.
Sorry, I kind of want to let this just
Your
play
friend,
out.
Andrew Schrader.
I don't want to step on the game's toes too much during this, introductory expository part.
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit. I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
Is this going to be where we learn to move?
Well, your intuition's usually spot on. I say we head out right away.
Mouth animation too is really interesting because it has frames of teeth, right? Oh, was the train part then? That was, I guess, just a flash forward. We haven't actually arrived there yet in the game. Did I read things out here? I think I did. The Elysian Box is an antique said to bring death upon anyone who dares open its lid. According to rumors, the box already claimed many lives and is feared in many parts of the world. Could this strange item truly exist? Look, before we go, would you be so kind as to fetch my car keys? They're in one of the drawers in that desk. Sure thing, Professor. If there's something you wish to inspect, Luke, simply give it a tap. Luke must find the keys to the Professor's car. Search by tapping on the desk drawers. Yeah, this is their tutorial. I think I was going to say before, I remember there's a ticket to the train, and it's in the game's manual. I think there's a kind of copy protection in that sense, so when we get there we might have to... I'll try to work something out for that. But let's tap around here. We're gonna get... Lovely view is a perfect antidote to working long hours. Yeah, this kind of dialogue. There's always hope. Apparently uncomfortable chairs make you smarter. I knew the professor was such a pack rat. Did I read all this out? No proper study should be without a little greenery. Why are all these funny little things on the shelf? I do like the cow tools they have going on here. Wow, it's a lot of documents. Look at all these thick books. No wonder the professor's so smart. If the books are thick, then it can't be that helpful. I don't know if that's a good joke or not. Oh, here we are, Professor. You got Layton's keys. You can find items you pick up in the professor's trunk. Many thanks, Luke. Now let's get moving. You do know how to move about, don't you, Luke? I like to imagine that Luke doesn't know about, the game abstraction, and this is just, a weirdly condescending line from the professor. You bet I do. Let's see, first off, I tap the shoe in the lower right corner. Then I just tap on one of the what's wrong with me? Then I just tap on one of the little arrows that appear to move in that direction. That's exactly right. Anytime you want to move, start by giving the shoe icon a tap. Go on, try it out. That's the way, my boy. One can't invest properly without doing a little legwork, as they say. Yeah, I did read things because I remember trying to match my pitch to because if you listen to characters as they talk, there's that beep 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 sound as they talk. and the pitch that it happens at tries to match the pitch of that character's voice. Like if you listen with Luke, it's higher. I couldn't agree more, Professor. Then with Layton. Okay, we won't see it right away. Now, shall we head off? There's no doubt which office belongs to the Professor. Is that an office or a cafe? Look at all these appointments and meetings posted here. Plant or some other decoration would add some cheer here. Did I read? I don't know if I read like those bits out. The floor here sure is colorful. Oh, look, before I set out, it would be wise of us to confirm the location of the doctor's flat. Is this going to be our first puzzle? During one of his visits some time ago, he was kind enough to leave me a map to his home. The map, as you can see, is a rather unusual piece of cartography. Look here, Luke. Ah, yeah. I think it's like a drop-in, like, sliding piece puzzle. You'll see what I mean. Oh, how clever. The map itself is a puzzle. Professor, do you mind if I take a crack at it? Then his beeps are going to be lower here, right? I still can solve this one. Once again, I didn't think to point it out until the end of the dialogue. The map to Dr. Schrader's home, several pieces in the center have been cut out. Oops, didn't expect that to do that. Restore the map by inserting the missing pieces in the correct spots. Touch a piece with your stylus to grab it, then slide your stylus to move the selected piece across the screen. You can't rotate the pieces. It may sound simple, but don't forget that you can move or remove pieces, including the one already in the middle of the map. Oh. Use your stylus to move objects around the touchscreen. When satisfied with your answer, hit submit. Okay. So like this one, I mean that clearly doesn't work. I mean that one, kind of. This isn't so much a puzzle as just like seeing how well the lines match up. Okay, that's clearly right. I think it's gonna be, nope, it's not gonna be that one. Yeah, this isn't so much a puzzle as just like a matter of trial and erroring. There, that's gotta be right?
Let's see if this
Oh, and I didn't even notice until I hit that, but there's a memo function in this game.
too easy.
That's gonna be really useful. Was there a memo in the previous game? I think maybe. Excellent work. Now hop to it. You've got to get to Dr. Schrader's apartment. All about picker rats. Picker rats are points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more picker rats a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for a puzzle, the number of picker rats you can earn from that puzzle decreases, so think carefully before answering. Once you've beaten the game and saved, go to the bonuses section and load your game file. From there you can enter the top secret area where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more picker rats you earn, the more extras you unlock. Excellent. With our destination confirmed, we're ready to pay the doctor a visit. Come now. It's the first puzzle we got. I like how it goes widescreen too for the cutscenes. Did you just cut across a bunch of lanes there? Like, I didn't see him entirely legal. Or also just kind of parked inside of the road. I mean, I don't know how it works for sure, but I question the professor's driving abilities here. I do believe we found the doctor's building. Which flat is his? Is it going to be another puzzle? That, I'm afraid, I don't know. Looking at it now, the letter I received did mention something about this place. It sure is. To Doctor's home, 15 picker rats. Find Dr. Schrader's letter from the details in his letter. Oh, in the morning, that catches me off guard. In the morning, I often wake to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. Take a single sip of my tea, and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore. Sorry about that. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know? Circle the window from which the doctor views the sunrise. Use your stylus to circle the area you wish to submit as your answer. Once the pointing finger appears over your selection, tap Submit. So we have okay, we only get one layer in this game, but we can just like... Did we have to do that last time? Okay. Sound of music from a nearby flat. It kind of implies it's not going to be this one. And this one's not a flag. The morning sunline is weird. I don't... This one's really catching me off guard. I don't know what else to try to go for. Like, circle the window from which the doctor views the sunrise. Oh, he says he turns. Is that the... Like, my idea is he could be looking out of this window at all of this. And then he turns his attention to the morning sun. So he could be, like, going out and then looking out of this window. I don't know if I'm overthinking it, but that seems like it could be something.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay, sure, I'll take it.
A true gentleman leaves no
I didn't
puzzle
think that was
unsolved.
right, but... I still don't fully... Okay, you know what, whatever. That's right, now that you know where it is, head for the doctor's home. Unless I'm mistaken, I think we found the right flat. Now follow me, Luke, we're going up. Just kidding, we're not. I gotta talk to people. Oh, I nearly forgot. Before we leave, let's review how to use this trunk. To open the trunk, just tap the icon in the upper right corner of the screen. Inside, there are all sorts of helpful information filed under different icons. Touch an icon to use it. And to save the progress we made during our investigation, just tap the icon marked Save. Alright, we have that, so that's kind of an indication to save our way out of here pretty soon, but... This icon is a puzzle index. Tap it to view all the puzzles we've encountered thus far. Solved puzzles are marked with a check, and those we've yet to finish are blank. Puzzles we've already finished can be replayed by selecting them from this screen. Also, this index shows the locations of unsolved puzzles we've tried so that we may revisit them. Was that a thing in the previous game? Because that's nice. That's going to be helpful. Tap the journal icon to display my personal notes and key story events. Like, that's a quality of life thing I was kind of alluding to before. I'm looking forward to. So whenever you need access to the trunk, just go to tap. Yeah, I want to talk to that guy there and do some stuff, but I feel like we're already close enough. Like, I gotta read some journal entries after that. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Visiting the doctor. Today I received a letter from dear Dr. Schrader, my longtime friend and mentor. According to the letter, the good doctor has finally succeeded in acquiring the Elysian box. But something about the way his letter was worded gnaws at me. I decided to check in on him, just to make sure that everything is alright. And I guess we'll save here. And yeah, that's gonna be today, I guess. I'm excited to start things off here. Today was definitely, like, slower than I expected, but I mean, I guess I should have anticipated that. We did do a couple puzzles too, so it's not like we're really missed out on a whole lot. Like, it wasn't that slow. But yeah, we're gonna talk to this guy and maybe enter the apartment tomorrow. So look forward to that. Maybe I'll also like review my old game footage just to see like what exactly the conventions were, although I don't think it matters too much. But for now, we will call it here. So, as always, thank you for watching.